4-day event of this ICON conference. మా ఆహ్వానం మన్నించి వచ్చిన అందరికీ కూడా శుభాకాంక్షలు మీకు. అండ్ మేము ఐకాన్ 24 కాన్ఫరెన్స్ GITAM స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ అండ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ సొసైటీ ఆఫ్ వేస్ట్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎయిర్ అండ్ వాటర్ తరఫున ఆర్గనైజ్ చేస్తున్నాము. GITAM యూనివర్సిటీ తరఫున ఆర్గనైజ్ చేస్తున్నాము. సో ఇంటర్నేషనల్ సొసైటీ ఆఫ్ వేస్ట్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎయిర్ అండ్ వాటర్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ అయిన ప్రొఫెసర్ సాధన్ కుమార్ ఘోష్ గారు మనతో ఉన్నారు. అలాగే ఈ ఐకాన్ 24 కాన్ఫరెన్స్ కన్వీనర్ ప్రొఫెసర్ వై తోరణి గారు కూడా మనతో ఉన్నారు. సో వాళ్ళు ఈ ప్రెస్ మీట్ లో మీకు ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ లో మొత్తం ఈ 4-day హ్యూజ్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ లో ప్రెసిడెంట్స్ ఏంటి, అలాగే ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ లో చాలా దేశాల నుంచి విచ్చేసినటువంటి ఆహ్వానికులు, అలాగే స్పెషలిస్ట్ అండ్ సస్టైనబిలిటీ వీళ్ళందరూ వచ్చారు. సో వాళ్ళ అన్నిటి కోసం ఈ ప్రెస్ మీట్ లో ఈ ప్రశ్నలకు అన్నిటికీ వాళ్ళు సమాధానాలు చెప్పారు. సో మే ఐ నౌ రిక్వెస్ట్ ప్రొఫెసర్ సాధన్ కుమార్ ఘోష్ sir, President of International Society of Waste Management, Air and Water, to address you all. Sir.
Thank you. Very good morning to all of you, and I'm very happy to meet you for the second time in this hall. In June, we had a conference, but that was a very premature stage of the conference. But today, we are at near to the final level of this conference to tell you something about what will happen tomorrow onwards up to 1st December. You know that this international conference on sustainable waste management and circular economy, we started in 2009 in Kolkata, and after that this conference go around the country in different cities, and this is the 14th version of this conference, which is held by GITAM deemed to be university. And there are two components of this conference. One is we are trying to imbibe and inject the concept of circular economy among the school children. And this is the first of its kind which is happening in India, that the school children are getting exposure and practicing circular economy every day in their school, including their teachers. And today, in January, I have introduced one mission. The name of the mission is Mission Catch Them Young, Zero Waste and Circular Economy in Campus. And it was started on 30th January 2024 in Kolkata. And today, nearly 2 lakh of school children and their teachers are working with me in this mission Catch Them Young, Zero Waste and Circular Economy in Campus. Every day, the students and teachers are practicing the introduced bin culture among them, that they have 3 bins: red bin for plastic and electronic waste, blue or white bin for other dry recyclable waste, and green bin is for all biodegradable kitchen waste. And in the school, what they are doing with the kitchen waste, they are going for composting, and this compost they are utilizing for their garden, kitchen garden and rooftop garden. The dry waste which they are collecting from the school, they are every day putting the waste in those bins and they are storing it. All the waste or the maximum amount of dry waste which they are collecting, mainly plastic, metals, wood, textile and some other thing, they have been trained or they are being trained to how this dry waste can be utilized for making recycled product, and they are making the recycled product, and those recycled products are exhibited and auctioned, and through this the students are earning money, the amount which is obtained from this. And as a matter of fact, the message which we want to tell them the waste which you are generating, that has a value and you can make a business model out of this waste. So don't throw it away to the landfill. So this is one. And tomorrow we have the whole day program for the students. Around 20-25 schools are involved in this. Nearly 250 students and their teachers will be coming tomorrow, and they will show their models with respect to the waste management and circular economy. And there will be competition. The competition is for last 6 months in different schools, and then the selected projects will be coming, project essay and drawings, models, essay and drawings, and they will come here. The final selection by the jury board. Jury board members are from West Bengal, from Vizag, and from Norway. This three team will assess their work, and they will be given the excellence certificate. This is tomorrow, and from tomorrow we will ask the schools to introduce this mission, Catch Them Young, in their school. Many schools have shown their interest, so we'll do that. So this is 27 first day. I request you, please come there, cover it, and encourage the students to be involved in waste management and circular economy. Then on 28, the main program, International Conference on Sustainable Waste Management and Circular Economy, that will start. 28, we have the inaugural program, and then all 3 other days, different programs. For this conference, 44 countries as of now are involved in this conference. They have submitted their articles, papers, presentations, and those 44 countries are from Asia, Europe, USA, Africa, these continents. Some of them also are attending personally, physically, and some of them will be online. The total number of presentations which will be taking place in this conference is around, as of now, 650 presentations, which is the biggest in IconSWM, which is the biggest in IconSWM history in last 15 years. And we are covering all the areas of waste management: construction and demolition waste, municipal waste, hazardous waste, plastic waste, electronic waste, and whatever other things, and circular economy. So there are number of types of presentations. A big part is what research is going on in this area. The other parts are what is happening in industries, like many of the industries from Vizag, even Andhra Pradesh and others. They are coming and they are showcasing what is happening in their organization with respect to the circular economy implementation is concerned. What is circular economy? Circular economy, in very small nutshell, whatever waste we are generating, first is reduce the waste, because you know that 3R concept: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So we are putting them, the first concept is the waste which you are generating, redesign your process so that you can reduce the waste. And our motto of this conference, number 1, propagating the idea of waste management and circular economy, so that people know what to do. You know that there are number of policy instruments in India. Today we have main 7 policy instruments with respect to the waste management is concerned, all laws, plus the EPR, then battery rule, and many other things. But what is the implementation status? We are not happy with the implementation status in India. So what to do? First thing what we have to do is make the people aware, and this conference is to make the people aware what to do, what has been done by the people, and what can be done in the future, and what would be the outcome of it. The second area of concern is our plastic littering in ocean and the marine environment. You know that microplastic is one of the very important area. It is now not only in the water and other place, but also in the say talc powder, that also involves this microplastics. The plastic bottle which you are using, if you put the water and use for some time, then also it is involves the microplastic which is going into your stomach. And among the theme of the conference, we have some associated theme. Number one, no plastic. This conference is a plastic free conference. Number two, we will try to reduce the carbon footprints and water footprints. No water wastage, no material wastage. We have a proceedings, around 400 pages proceedings, where all the materials, the papers and other things will be there. We are not giving a single hard copy, only a few hard copy will be for the inauguration program. Rest of the hard copies will be available in our website and also drive. So this way, we are trying to reduce the carbon footprints. Water footprints, we are reducing the water wastage and also water use in all the premises within the conference venue. And the third point, waste management should be a model waste management of the conference. And I am very happy the way GITAM University is proceeding for this conference. And I also congratulate them in between you and me, because tomorrow we have to congratulate once again, day after tomorrow in the inaugural. So this is the first time when this conference is having more than 650 presentation in these 3 days. We have another area. We are trying to encourage how the wastes not go to the landfill, but how the waste can be utilized in different factories so that there is a earning from that. So co-processing, the waste utilization in cement plant, that also we are encouraging, and we are giving a award, Icon Excellence Award for co-processing. 52 awards have been selected for co-processing, and that will be held on 30th in the valedictory program. We are also giving the Icon Excellence Award to the best paper presentation in the conference. And the other part is, we have selected some of the people for Lifetime Achievement Award. So this year, we have already identified 3, but in line there are 4 who will be given, who will be honored giving the Lifetime Achievement Award. We are not, putting the name of those people, but they will be from India and other countries. So with this, I must thank you all for coming here this very morning for this press conference. And now I request Thorani Madam to speak in local language so that it is also very clear to all of you. Thank you very much. Before going to Thorani, I like to introduce one of our guests, Professor Sherin. She has come from Egypt, and maybe you just introduce you that where from you have come, what is the institute, and how you are related with this icon. How many years?
About from which materials as bricks, clay bricks, as concrete, as cement, and finally I am using which materials.
Thank you. And you know that during this conference there will be a few more memorandum of understanding will be signed among different organizations, GITAM University and ISWMAW. Yeah, over to Thorani.
అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. నమస్తే. ఇది చాలా పెద్ద కాన్ఫరెన్స్ అండి. ఇది 14th ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఆన్ సస్టైనబుల్ సాలిడ్ వేస్ట్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అండ్ సర్క్యులర్ ఎకానమీ. ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ చాలా స్టేట్స్లో అయింది ఇండియాలోని. సో యాజ్ ప్రొఫెసర్ సదన్ సార్ గారు చెప్పినట్లుగా ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ కి చాలా రెస్పాన్స్ వచ్చింది. ఇక్కడ మోర్ దెన్ 50 దేశాల నుంచి వస్తున్నారు. అండ్ 680 పేపర్లు పైగా మనకి వచ్చాయి. మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్, ULBs and other delegates are also participating into this. And before going to the main conference, 27వ తారీఖుని మనకి స్కూల్ చిల్డ్రన్ కాంగ్రెస్, హ్యాకథాన్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ ఎక్స్పో అండ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎక్స్పో అవుతుంది. అండ్ ప్రీ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ వర్క్షాప్ జరుగుతాయి. ఈ స్కూల్ కాంగ్రెస్ ప్రోగ్రాంలో చాలా స్కూల్స్, 25 స్కూల్స్ పైగా మనకి పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశాయి ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియా. సో మనకి రేపు ఫైనల్ రౌండ్ ఈ కొన్ని స్కూల్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. అంటే 2000 మంది పైగా రిజిస్టర్ అయ్యి 200 మంది మాత్రమే ఇక్కడ ఫైనల్ రౌండ్కి వస్తున్నారు. ఆ ఫైనల్ రౌండ్లో రేపు జ్యూరీ మెంబర్స్ ఫ్రమ్ డిఫరెంట్ స్టేట్స్, దే విల్ బి జ్యూరీ మెంబర్స్ ఫ్రమ్ వైజాగ్ అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ కోల్కతా అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఈజిప్ట్. వాళ్ళు అసెస్ చేస్తూ ఫైనల్ విన్నర్స్ అండ్ రన్నర్స్ని అనౌన్స్ చేస్తారు. సో ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ముఖ్యంగా వేస్ట్ని ఎలా మేనేజ్ చేయాలి, ఎలా రీసైకిల్ చేయాలి, ఎలా కొత్త ప్రొడక్ట్స్ని వేస్ట్ నుంచి తేవచ్చు అన్నది ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ యొక్క మెయిన్ మోటో. ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్కి మనకి వేరియస్ స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ లైక్ గవర్నమెంట్ బాడీస్, NGOs వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా మనకి చేస్తున్నారు, ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారు. సో ఆన్ 28వ తారీఖుని మనకి రోజుకి 12 ప్యారలల్ సెషన్స్ అవుతాయి. ఆల్ టుగెదర్ మనకి 68 ప్యారలల్ సెషన్స్ జరుగుతాయి. దాంతోపాటు వేరియస్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్స్, వర్క్ షాప్స్ కూడా ప్యారలల్ గా జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఇది కాన్ఫరెన్స్ గురించి.
Thank you. So, Professor Sai Sudhakar is the co-chair of this conference. So, if you want to say something.
Yep. On behalf of GITAM School of Business, we welcome all the delegates to engage in the conference. And already చెప్పినట్టు delegates అందరికీ స్వాగతం. పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 66 కంట్రీస్ నుంచి వస్తున్నారు. బోత్ ఆన్లైన్
ప్రెజెంటేషన్స్ చేస్తారు. డిఫరెంట్ టెక్నిక్స్ మీద, ఇంగ్లీష్ టెక్నిక్స్ మీద ప్రెజెంటేషన్స్ జరుగుతాయి. అండ్ ఇది జస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ పాయింట్. ఈ రీజన్కి ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ప్రౌడ్ టు పికప్ దిస్ ఇనిషియేటివ్.
Little longer.
200 students are coming. And from 20 states.
No. We are not handling in this conference West in the space. So,
And other departments are not very much involved, but we are trying to get them involved. Because out of these 13 conferences, we had number of international and national projects, and outcome of those is like we have developed a technology for conversion of saline water from the sea to fresh water, and this is now being fed to the school in Ladwa village in Gujarat. So it's a small village. We are trying to reach them because water scarcity is there. So we are trying to reach the poor people in that particular village at nearly zero cost for the drinking water and also fresh water. This is one. Second thing, we have encouraged and we have been able to involve a number of cement plants in co-processing, which was not there with them beforehand, because the waste, municipal waste and the legacy waste, those are coming from the landfill and the people. So those are taken to the cement plant and they are now utilizing it in the cement plant. So this waste is converted into cement and energy, and the residue is nearly zero. So that is the second outcome of our project. Third outcome is very important for all of you, that last year we conducted one pilot study that that we heard that waste to energy plant is creating a lot of pollution and others. So we had also this idea that dioxin, furan and all these things. So that's why, in collaboration with Norway people also will come. Today they will come. So we tested two plants in India. One is waste to energy plant in Vizag, that Jindal urban. They are taking 1200 metric tons of municipal waste and RDF and generating around 15 to 16 megawatt hour per day. And Nandyal plant, that is in Karnataka. Yeah. Yeah. So, Kurnool. Yeah. I had been there also during this pilot study. They are making cement out of this waste, different types of waste, steel slag waste, municipal waste, RDF, all these things. So we tested for 3 days continuously with different types of inputs to see what is happening with respect to the emission is concerned. And the emission was measured by SGS. SGS is a very well known throughout the world. Result is very, encouraging. Possibly that report will be released any of the time in this conference, and it will be also discussed with the pollution control board. I had already discussion with the pollution control board chairman, but the final result, final report will be releasing in the conference, possibly on 30th. There is a session on waste to energy. You are also invited, because you know that waste to energy, we are really concerned. And we heard that there are many emission and all these things. Actually, if the technologies are very good, so if the technology is implemented properly and you have the goodwill to implement, there will be no dioxin, no furan, no other emission up beyond the level of limit. So in this, both the plant, one is cement plant and one is waste to energy plant, all the teams like Norway team, our ISW team and the HGS were very happy with the result. It's very good. It's very good. And they are working at nearly maximum net zero level. On the other side. So they are doing very well. They are using cement slag, they are using municipal waste, they are using others, so all crashed materials. So it's quite good with respect to the carbon emission is concerned. So these are some of the output, but there are many outputs. Like from each of the conference, we give some fund to different research projects in different educational institutes, college and schools, so that they come out with some results. Okay. And the very important result which I request you to focus more on, the School Children's Congress. Because you know that people like me and you, if we talk about more about waste management, what to do it, how to do it, you are already conceived some idea and you will go with this idea. So that's why I want to catch them young at the formative stage, so that whatever we are giving, it should continue, they will practice and they will propagate it. So try to encourage them. It is very important for our country.
And from 25 schools, government schools, corporate schools, all are participated in this program.
And we will make bigger, because in West Bengal, 2 lakh of students from schools and teachers from 152 schools, they are working with me in the mission and they are very happy that they are earning. In Meghalaya, around 10,000 students from schools and colleges, they are working with me in this mission. So I will make it happen in AP also.
Yeah.
అంటే కాన్ఫరెన్స్ కాదు, కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ముందు కూడా 2-3 నెలల నుంచి we are already engaged.
Yeah.
From all over the India, that means, from various 4 states have been participated in this. Nearly 2,000 plus students have been registered for this. That means initially the programs have been organized at their school level, and at the school level the competition has been run, and only the final list has been sent to us. And now the final round will be going to be happen on 27th. So in this final round, we are going to finalize which is the best model and which is the best essay writing and the drawing competition. Now in that way, finally the school categories from class 6th till the class 10th, the category 1 and the category 2 has been done. So for the category 1, we received nearly 13 models, and for the category 2, which is from 9th and 10th standard, we received 17 models. totally we're going to get around the 35 models around there. And apart from this, we are having a drawing, and the drawing essay writing also same number of students have been eligible for the final round. And after the school congress, we had an hackathon program. And the hackathon program is mainly for the plus one and plus two students, intermediate. As we are catching them young from the kids, as the sir said, the mission started from the young. So we are touching at each stage of the level of the category of the students. The plus one and plus two students are participating in the hackathon, and here in the university, the hackathon is going to take place. Here, from the waste what we collected from the GITAM, from the waste they're going to make a new innovative model, and the competition going to start from around morning 11:30, and it will go up till 8 o'clock or 9 till the night. And the students going to develop the model. And apart from that, after plus one and plus two students, they are coming with up the BTech students. Now the BTech students going to have their set up their models. Now these models will be academia expo, what we say it as. Now the BTech students will bring their models and display their models here in front of our GSB, and nearly 15 BTech students, that means from various colleges, are participating into these models, and they are exhibiting their models. They showcase their models. These models also we are getting from the waste. How that means how we can reuse the recycle or the waste. From the waste what we can be generated, and from the waste how the wealth can be generated. These are the things, the various types of models will be displayed on 27th and 28th. And similarly, now on the 27th itself, we have an industry expo program. Now in this industry expo program, various industries are participating. That means 5 to 6 industries came forward to have their stalls. Now they are what how they are. That means let us say from the plastic, how they are recycling the plastic and making the useful product. Now, for example, here the auditorium, some eco banners will be there, and how those banners, that means things can be do it from the waste, that way, and from the cloth and from the all these things, how the reusable materials can be made. That means from the waste to wealth they are converting it. This is relating to the industry expo, which is going to be happen on 27th and 28th, on these 2 days. Now coming to the 28th, the main program schedule, where the delegates will be from the PG level. That means from the PG, and then PhD, and the scholars, and from the delegates will also from the various industries, NGOs, and from various universities all over the world. So all these delegates will be participating from 28th onwards, and here they are going to have present their various research what they have done throughout, and this technical tracks parallelly is going to run there. Now on the 28th we have a very important special chief guest. He is from PCB, Pollution Control Board, and the other chief guest of honor from NATCO, NATCO, Coromandel, Loris, and all from various industries. Also, the various guest of honors will be coming on 28th. And on 27th, we invited a special invitees. I think we'll be waiting for the confirmation in the evening. And I think on the tomorrow we'll be announcing the chief guest. And this is overall about the program. And parallelly, various industry panel sessions will be happening throughout the 3 days. That means one panel discussion will be on 28th from around 4 to 5, and from the various Coromandel Coromandel people are coming there. Industry panel discussions will be taking place, and similarly on 30th also we are getting some important chief guests. We'll be announcing it later, and there also very important panel discussions are parallelly going to take place. And similarly, for the scholars, we want to that means in the research also we want to focus more. It's related. The whole conference is relating to the research regarding the waste and how to utilize it or optimize it effectively, and how to reuse and recycle the product. This is the whole about the conference. And the scholars especially we are more, that means conducting a pre-conference workshop, that is on 27th.
Yeah. And to continue this for next time, after the conference, we are planning to establish a GITAM ISWMAW Circular Economy Foundation. But that has not had been finalized, but it is in the discussion stage. So that will continue different types of work, research work and other project activities.
Yeah. On December 1st also we have a field visit.
Yeah, December 1st we have a field visit to waste to energy plant. So people from different countries and different states, they will go and see how, because one thing, I have been working, my research area is for last 25, 30 years, I have been working on this waste management and circular economy. I saw at least 25 to 30 waste to energy plants throughout the world. But whenever I went to India, there are some waste to energy, I was very unhappy. But today, if you go to some of the waste to energy plant in India, you will not understand that whether it is a waste to energy plant or any other manufacturing plant. So the scenario has changed. So that's why I'm interested to show them that look, in India we are working in this fashion. We have a plan. So next year, the waste management in space, we will take care, because that is again a problem of today and tomorrow. Those two things, one is the waste in space and another is solar panel waste, because we are encouraging solar power, but solar panel, that is another waste which is coming in next 3, 4, 10 years. It will be huge. So we will be targeting these two also in next conference.